How's it going? So we're just gonna watch the new Matrix trailer. I haven't seen it yet. I have avoided social media pretty much since I woke up. I took a shower, ate breakfast, did all that stuff. So we're gonna watch it, and then I'm gonna talk a little bit about it. Maybe get into like spoiler stuff. But right now, let's just jump in.
Thomas, you seem particularly triggered right now. Can you tell me what happened?
I've had dreams that weren't just dreams.
Am I crazy? We don't use that word in here.
Okay, I already see kind of what's going on, I think.
Hi.
Have we met?
One pill makes you larger, and one pill makes you small. And the ones that mother gives you don't do anything at all. Go ask Alice when she's 10 feet tall.
Time to fly.
And if you go chasing rabbits,
If you want the truth, Neo, you're going to have to follow me.
and you know you're going to fall.
The only thing that matters to you is still here. I know it's why you're still fighting and why you will never give up. You don't know me. No?
When logic and proportion have fallen, so be dead. And the white knight is talking backwards, and the red queens are overhead. Remember what the Dharma said.
After all these years, to be going back to where it all started. Back to the Matrix.
Well, I do have chills. Um, yeah, there's definitely some stuff I want to look into, especially like right in here when it does the like flash stuff.
I've had dreams that weren't just dreams.
So okay, I yeah, I can't talk and have that. So okay, so spoiler. So, if that was all you wanted, then just click away. But so little bit of backstory. I'm a huge fan of The Matrix. Um, really the first two, if I'm being honest. I mean, I kind of feel like I don't know. It's hard. When I was a kid, the movie Matrix came out when I was 7, and I wasn't allowed to see it. So, but I saw the previews and all that stuff, and I obsessed over it. That happened a lot back then. I don't know if it happens now with kids, but uh, stuff like that I wasn't able to watch. So we would just watch trailers over and over. Anyway, I was obsessed with it, drove my mom insane. Uh, I remember that we would do the Matrix, do the bullet time thing all the time at school. Uh, but and then Eventually, my dad let me see it. I owned several VHS copies of it, mainly because my brother would break them or spill stuff on them, what have you. Uh, that shot's really cool, by the way. Very anime. But so eventually I saw it, all that stuff, and then the sequel, Reloaded, the trailer came out during a Super Bowl, um, and of again I wasn't allowed to see it, but I watched the trailer over and over and over. I guarantee if we, I doubt we do, but if my mom still has that tape somewhere of the Super Bowl, I guarantee if you put it in right now, it would be the courtyard, Neo fighting all the Agent Smiths, in the trailer part. But yeah, so um, yeah, that's I mean a pretty good history. I played the games a lot. Of course, I wasn't able to see the movie, so the games um, had like the little cutscenes, and I would just watch those over and over. Uh, but yeah, the third one I've seen maybe a handful of times. Not really the best in my opinion, and I didn't really realize until later on that they released Reloaded and Revolutions in the same year, like 6 or so months apart, um, just because of how convoluted everything was, and they were worried about, they didn't want it to flop and all that good stuff. But yeah, not the strongest, but um, obviously gonna rewatch all three. Um, I have the first two on 4K, so that'll be good. Plus, I've got you can't really see it, but I have a box set. I'll try to put one up on the screen. It's a box set and it's got all three movies, the Animatrix, behind the scenes stuff, like all kinds of stuff, and it's got a bust of Neo. I found it on eBay. But yeah, I'm gonna rewatch them all, obviously, and then um, I was rereading kind of the plot summary and stuff because I vaguely remember the third one. I don't remember everything that happened, but I do remember that Neo dies. So that's where I was like, well, how is Keanu gonna be in the fourth one? Like he died. But in reading, they were talking about how the movies we saw was like the sixth iteration of the Matrix, and at the end of the third one, they basically say like, well, we might see him again someday. So I'm not sure if he died, how he has made it back into the Matrix, as well as being Thomas Anderson, apparently, as we heard the Neil Patrick Harris say Thomas. Um, which I was kind of weary about Neil Patrick Harris too when he was announced. I was like, who is he gonna be in this movie? Um, but this seems pretty fitting. But yeah, like when it first starts, he doesn't know who he is. It feels like the Matrix all over again. Um, and it's interesting that he's taking the blue pill, which I would assume maybe he has suppressed himself somehow with, to not know, like Neo maybe suppressed the Neo part of himself, so he doesn't know the truth of everything. And I'm also interested in this. I can't think of the actor's name, but the guy who's playing Morpheus, maybe that guy. Um, I don't know why they couldn't get Lawrence Fishburne. Maybe he just didn't want to do it. But I mean, this guy seems pretty decent. Maybe it's, I don't know. And there's so many things like just like the Spider-Man No Way Home. Like you can sit here and theorize all day, but at the end of that day, you're not gonna know any more than you would. Because if this is Morpheus, he is a younger version, you know, which did the so the Matrix reset, but what happened to the people in Zion and stuff? I would assume they kept on living. And then I'm kind of just rambling, so sorry if like this isn't interesting or whatever, but like there's this scene where he is whoever this dude is. So I'm not sure what to make of that. Like is there has Neo like taken over this man's body or something? I don't know. And I'm also kind of bummed uh there's no Hugo Weaving, the iconic Agent Smith. There are these two dudes, which, you know, I assume it doesn't really take much to look like an agent from the old movies. Um, this guy kind of looks like Johnson, but yeah, I'm glad at least Carrie Ann Moss is back. There's Neo waking up again. Ah, crap. It's hard to. I guess I could play it slower. Well, good job. So I have seen that looks like near the end of the movie. That scene with Trinity looks like the one in the original when the cops try to arrest her and she runs from the agents. Um, yeah, so that that's my reaction, I guess. I don't really do reaction videos. I don't like them that much. Or I don't like watching them. I do watch like Nick Nocturnal react to music and stuff like that, but as far as trailers go, um, or new rock stars, I watch them all the time. But yeah, I don't know what to expect from this movie. I never expected anything. Like at the most, I assumed that like back before any of this, and they were like, "Hey, we're making a fourth Matrix." Is that the Oracle? I just now thought of that. Uh, so if the Matrix did reset, and this is the seventh, I assume, of the Matrix, I'm still confused as to what happens to the people in the real world, you know? Because if we've got Morpheus, if that is him, a young version, and we also have a young version of the Oracle, then why are Neo and Trinity old, you know? Anyway, um, forgot what I was saying. Oh, yeah. Um, so back before they released anything about a Matrix movie, I kind of just thought maybe this is gonna be a this Trinity waking up. I figured it was gonna be sort of like a what do you call it? Like a Karate Kid type of situation. Like somebody was gonna need training from Neo. Like that's what I thought. And that one girl, okay. I was like, is that Niobe? Um, but anyway. All right, yeah, I'm gonna cut it off because I am definitely rambling. I'm wondering what that is too. And it looks like we might get some sort of Morpheus backstory, I assume, if that is him again. Yeah, anyway, there's people out there that could break this down better than I can, like New Rock Stars. I'm gonna go watch their video next. So, um, I kind of just wanted to do this for my own sake because I'm obsessed with The Matrix. Um, have been so seven. Also, I didn't even mention the fact that um, the Reloaded, that scene with the courtyard fight scene is what led me on a path that I am currently on to get my degree in animation because that scene just blew me away. The choreography, the visual effects, and I mean they're rough, they're a little rough now, but I mean it still looks pretty decent. But yeah, so kind of just wanted to do this for myself because I love these Matrix movies, and I don't think any of my friends would want to sit around and listen to me ramble for, 10, 15 minutes. So, yeah. Anyway, have a good rest of your day, everybody.